Gee guys, I sure am thirsty. You know what C.S. Lewis says? When a chap's hungry, there's nothing he likes quite so much as some victuals. Well, let me add to that. When he's thirsty, what he really wants is a beverage. Let's see what kind of beverages we have. Not too good a selection on the beverages. There's buttermilk. I'm not going to drink buttermilk. That's gross. Let's see, what do we got here? Here's coffee. Coffee. You don't drink coffee when you're thirsty. It's a diuretic. It'll just make things worse. What's this? Shrinking potion. Oh. Well, if this beverage is going to shrink, then I better drink it before it shrinks. Then I won't have as much. Oh. I think I interpreted that label wrong. Oh! Oh! So the potion isn't shrinking. It shrinks me if I drink it. Shrinks me if I drink it. Shrinks me if I drink it. It shrinks me if I... Sorry. Huh. So now, how do I get back to normal size? You know, I'm almost certain there was a book in the front room titled How to Get Back to Normal Size If You've Been Shrunk. I'll go check that out. The walk from the kitchen to the front room, which had at one point been a journey of a few seconds, was now a long, arduous trek. For many hours I walked, and at the conclusion of this trek, I had arrived at the front room, where it was my sincerest hope to find a book in which I would find instructions for how to get back to normal size. Let's see. Oh, there it is. This book is useless. It just says no one ever gets shrunk over and over again. I've been shrunk, you dumb book! Well, I guess that book isn't any help. Is there anything else around here that might help me get back to normal size? Oh, there's a cat coffee mug over there. Let's see if cat coffee mug can help. Hey, cat coffee mug. Do you know how to get back to normal size if you've been shrunk? Meow. Come on, cat coffee mug, help me out, buddy. I need to get back to normal size. Meow. Come on, cat coffee mug. You can help me out. Come on. Meow. Oh, right. I always forget. Coffee mugs can't talk. Well, I guess cat coffee mug is no help. Let's see what else I can do. Oh, there's academic guy. Hey! Academic guy!
McShrinkgleson, what are you doing down there?
You see, academic guy, I drank some shrinking potion, and I got shrunk.
No, you most certainly have not been shrunk. You see, McShrinkgleson, shrinking is impossible.
What? Shrinking is impossible? What are you talking about, you dumb scholar? Just look at me. Can't you see that I'm shrunk?
Well, there is no need to take that tone with me. I merely gave you the scientific fact that you have not indeed been shrunk.
Man, forget about you, academic guy.
Well, the same to you, McShrinkgleson.
Man, let's see what else there is around here. Gotta find some way to get back to the egg. Oh, there's the bugs. Let's see if the bugs can help me.
McShrinkgleson, justice is at hand. You will soon face the penalty for your heinous crimes.
Crime? What crime have I committed? I have committed no crime against you, lowly creatures. You will rue the day that you squashed all of us. The day of reckoning is here. Squashing? Ha! I'd like to see the day when a man should face a penalty for squashing bugs.
McShrinkgleson, you should not have squashed us. You had no right to squash us.
I had no right. This is my house. You had no right to infiltrate it. Insignificant. We are sentient beings, and we have a right to live. The day of reckoning is here. We were no threat to you, and yet you slaughtered us.
McShrinkgleson, you will soon regret the crimes that you have committed against Bug Society. We will now express our anger against you in song. McShrinkgleson.
For you we have so much anger.
McShrinkgleson.
We put your life in grave danger.
McShrinkgleson.
Your time here on this earth grows short.
We will enact
Vengeance of the ironic sort. You used to squash a lot of us, and now we're gonna squash you. You used to squash a lot of us, and now we're gonna squash you. You used to squash a lot of us, and now we're gonna squash you. You used to squash a lot of us, and now we're gonna squash you.
McShrinkgleson.
Your murderous ways soon will end.
McShrinkgleson.
This is capital punishment.
McShrinkgleson.
You used to squash us all the time.
McShrinkgleson.
The time has come for you to die. You used to squash a lot of us, and now we're gonna squash you. You used to squash a lot of us, and now we're gonna squash you. You used to squash a lot of us, and now we're gonna squash you. You used to squash a lot of us, and now we're gonna squash you.
McShrinkgleson.
We've had enough of your bull crap.
McShrinkgleson.
We now will launch our bug attack.
McShrinkgleson.
Your squashing caused a lot of strife.
McShrinkgleson.
We now intend to end your life. You used to squash a lot of us, and now we're gonna squash you. You used to squash a lot of us, and now we're gonna squash you. You used to squash a lot of us, and now we're gonna squash you. You used to squash a lot of us, and now we're gonna squash you.
McShrinkgleson?
Mouse? Oh, let me guess, you're gonna try to squash me too?
Oh no, I would never squash you, McShrinkgleson. I love you.
Really? Well, thank you. I'm glad someone around here appreciates me.
All this time I spent in your house, and you understood that I meant you no harm, and you never tried to kill me or get me out or anything. I'm so grateful for all that you've done for me, McShrinkgleson. No, I'm not going to squash you. I'm going to defend you from these bugs.
Well, thank you, Mouse. And to you, Bugs. I will get back to normal size. And when I do, I'll squash every single one of you! As my newfound friend the mouse guarded me, I ran for my life. Perhaps it was because of the fear coursing through my system, but it seemed to me that the run from the front room to the kitchen was much longer than the walk from the kitchen to the front room. Gee, all that running for my life sure has made me thirsty. Are there any beverages around here? Huh. What's this beverage over here? Get big potion? Huh. Well, if this beverage is going to get big, then prudence dictates that I ought to wait a little while before I drink it. Because in a little while it'll get big and then I'll have more. Huh. For hours, I waited for the beverage to get big. I waited and waited and waited with the utmost patience. But soon I reached the conclusion that the wait had not been worthwhile, for in all the time that I waited, the beverage was still yet to have gotten big. Gee, sure is taking this beverage a long time to get big. I know it would be a good idea to wait for it to get big, but I'm just really thirsty. I'm going to go ahead and drink it now. Oh, I think I interpreted that wrong. Oh! Wow. It seems like, much is the case with the shrinking potion that got me into this mess to begin with, the meaning of that label was not that the beverage would get big, but that he who drinks it gets big. Well, I have some certain enemies in this house that I have now gained an advantage over. Aha! Buzz! I have returned to normal size, and now the hour of your doom is upon you. I'm gonna squash you up! 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 What are you doing, McShrinkgleson? What am I doing, Scarf and Hat Guy? I'm squashing the bug! Squashing the bug? Can I join in with you? Of course you can join in with me, Scarf and Hat Guy. Great. I'm gonna squash you up! I'm gonna squash you up! I'm gonna squash you up! I'm gonna squash you up!
McShrinkgleson! Hoedown style! I'm gonna squash you up! I'm gonna
we have learned a great lesson about mercilessly slaughtering one's enemies. If you have a foe, and he has an advantage over you, seek ye first an ally to aid you in your warfare. But when the advantage is yours, destroy him! Destroy him mercilessly.